right, let's get this party started. Outside problems, when you use that term, is an indication of an inside problem. So all outside issues come from inside issues. Trying to recount them today, so hopefully audio and everything works out okay. All outside problems, let me check here. All outside problems is a result of an inside problem. The scripture talks about the kingdom of God is within. So let's select one. Everybody talk about money. Outside money problems. That simply means that's some inside money problems. And so when we use the word money, money is just another word for currency. Currency is just another word for what you currently see. So currency is the result of what you currently see. So audio sounds pretty good. And so when we break this down, we're really talking about an internal issue. So what's going on inside? So whatever's going on inside is just whatever's going on outside is a reflection of what's going on inside. Say that again. Whatever's going on outside is a reflection of what's going on inside. So to change what's going on outside, you have to examine what's going on inside. That's called self-reflection. And so the key to success is to understand, overstand, and engage in this process, this daily process of self-reflection. It has to be daily. So every day you have to examine your own selves or your own self. And so when we're talking about money, money is just, another word for money is currency. It's like a river. It's a flow. Another word for currency is currently see. What you currently see. So money is currency. Money is what you currently see. Money is frequent see. Current see. Frequent see. What you see. So I don't know we're talking about the sea as in water, but we're talking about sea as in sight, and C as in the letter C. A, B, C, the third letter, the Trinity. So money is a result of your head, your heart, and your gut all being in alignment. That's money. How currently and how frequent. So money is what you frequent. So money is the result of somewhere where you go very frequently. You keep going to a certain core belief because money is the result of worth, self-worth. So your self-worth determines your net worth. If you have a high self-worth, you have a high net worth because money is the result of usefulness. Money is the result of competency. Money is the result of confidence. So people are attracted to people who they feel like they know what they're doing. They know where they're going. So people like people who are good at what they do. If you notice that the highest paid people in the world, they are professional blanks. They are professional. They have honed, they have mastered their craft. That gets back into Dear Canil. So Dear Canil reports that I do is just, this is your craft mastery system. So if you don't have your reports, I talked about yesterday, 750 pages all about you. This is my personal Dear Canil report. It just breaks down everything that I need to know. Anytime I have a question about how I'm wired, how I'm designed, what makes me tick. So I'm the best in the world at this. Nobody on the planet is better than me at this. So these are my numbers, it's up on my chart as well. So I know I'm the best in the world because I've been doing this since I was 5. So since I was 5 years old, I've been doing 336. So I've been a creator of compassion and communication. So I compassionately communicate and I creatively create every day, all day, 24/7, 365. That's what I'm doing right now. So as long as what I am compassionately, creatively communicating and creating is useful, I get paid. So if I want to increase my pay, I got to look at this more often. So the more I frequently see this. But what if I can't see it? What if which again, anytime I have an issue, that's always the issue. The issue is because I get, like you, distracted. So I see shiny things. And I talk about issues that are not useful. Or I talk about things that are not relevant. So people are not interested in, certain topics. So I spend a lot of time talking about, because as a teacher, a communicator, because that's what I am. That's what I do for a living. Now, when we talk about what I do for a living, it's the same thing that you do for a living, meaning that you have a gift, you got a talent, you got a skill that's been given to you by source code, by God, by the big G. Everybody has one. So if there's an outside problem, there's an inside lack of awareness of your core innate attributes and characteristics. So your core is not influencing your mind, will, emotions, imagination, intellect. Your head, your heart, and your gut are not in alignment with your assignment. Money problem. Money is a result of a poor ideal. But the ideals are the result of a poor habits. Poor habits are the result of poor alignment. Poor alignment is a lack of awareness. It's a lack of consciousness. You don't know, or you don't have awareness of your own selves or your own self. That causes the problem. All money problems are simply a lack of awareness of a core foundational issue. That's all it is. It's a core foundational issue. So the moment that you tap into the true core, then that money problem starts going away, because now you have a feeling, because money is a feeling. So what you feel becomes real. So what does that mean though in English? Well, that simply means that when we, as individual expressions of God on earth, I'm an expression of God on earth, so are you. So your current identity signature or signal, when you're not sending out an authentic signal, it doesn't come across like you're confident, like you know what you're doing. So I don't feel like you can help me, because you're not helping yourself. So your desired identity signature or signal must match your God-given signature or signal. Remember, outside problems indicate inside lack of connectivity. So this gets into your stabilization profile. This gets also into your ability to be able to use what I call your OVD, which is, got my notes here, which is oxytocin, vasopressin, and dopamine. That allows you to interrupt the poverty loop, because you and I, we are reality programming technology. Now, let me give you some reality programming technology. It's called language. It's called math, music, and language. Reality programming technology. So reality programming technology, that's you. Whether you know it or not, you are reality programming technology. This is a piece of reality programming technology. So that's my life, this is your life opposition circle. So this is a circle, which is the word church. The word church means circle, it means kirka. And so your job is the ability to understand that you are a program that influences your reality through linguistical sovereignty. So you must become linguistically sovereign, you must become linguistically resourceful, and you must become linguistically spiritual. So math, music, and language control this universe. So this is your goals right here. Your goals, your objectives, your dreams, and we go all the way around this kirka or this circle. So I do this for a living. I write Dear Canary reports, and all it does, it shows people their own frequency, wave, verb, and vibration. Now, everybody has a life path number. I'm life path 6. Your life path also has a color that goes along with the path that you're on. So my color, this is color alchemy. You could Google the psychology of color. It's mind-blowing. When you really look at color, remember, money problems is a lack of awareness problem. That means you don't have connectivity with the internal self. So what I do for a living is help people connect with their true authentic self. That's the highest form of consciousness. This removes the limitation spell. Right now, you're probably under the limitation spell. You're limited because there's a lack of awareness of yourself. Since there's a lack of awareness of yourself, you're trying to be someone else. Anytime there's a lack of awareness of self, we try to be someone else. Anytime there's a lack of awareness of self, we try to be someone else. Anytime there's a lack of awareness of self, we try to be someone else. That's why I have the Life Management Center. So the Life Management System and the Life Management Center is at the website masterteacher33.com. Originally, this system, again, and it's available at the website at masterteacher33.com. You can pick it up today. Normally it says for $1,000. Again, it's 50 books. It's a whole lot of stuff. You just go to the website, masterteacher33.com, click on the link that says Life Management Center, Life Management System. Help you find and fulfill your God-given purpose, destiny, and dear Kania. You have to replace error with truth. That's what I'm all about. So how do we do that? Well, I help you be you. So by you being you, that makes you confidence. That makes you competent. You're the best in the world. So relationships, especially for men, your relationship with your wife or your significant other is only as good as you are good. Meaning, if you are competent, if you are confident, if you are unique, if you are different, if you are useful, if you are valuable, if you have worth, if you have value, then women are attracted to men who are real men, men who know. It has nothing to do with the amount of money in the bank account. It has to do with the amount of worth in or self-worth and value in itself. So a high-value man sees worth and value in himself. He spends time with himself. He invests in himself. He makes sure that he takes care of himself. So your value comes from doing certain things, your health, eating, right, exercising, working out, putting yourself in a job or starting your own business where you are very competent. So if you're a man and if you're not competent, if you're not useful, if you're not good at whatever you have decided to be, not what you, again, do, what you be, if you're not being a high-value man, high value means that you have a core belief system that you believe in. You have moral absolutes. There's a certain line that you're not going to cross. That means that you have purpose. That means that you put purpose before poo-ganning. If you're a high-value man, women too, but specifically men, because men, we are the providers and the protectors. Now there's levels of provisions and levels of protection. So you want to start, I started at Podunk, Texas, at the basement, at the bottom. And one of the things that has really, really helped me to elevate my consciousness, my awareness, my value, my self-image, my worth, my core is my wife, because she helped me to see that I was vibrating on a level that was below the threshold of my consciousness. Simply means I was doing it, but I wasn't doing enough. So I had to elevate. And most men are like myself, we're doing it, but we're just doing it on a small scale. So whatever you're doing great. So now it's time to just level up. It's just time to continue to do what you're doing. So how do we level up, especially as men? So for men to level up, no set that, so you gotta know yourself. You gotta have so much worth and value in yourself that you show up with a mental disposition that said, I wish a mother blankety blank blank would. That disposition doesn't come from reading books. That disposition comes from spending time with yourself. That disposition comes from knowing that you're the best in the world at what you do and who you be. See, I'm designed by God. My title does not come from men. My worth and value doesn't come from men. It doesn't come from outside of me. It comes from inside. Sure, it's sharpened. So when I'm making good money, that increases my feel-goodism. When I'm in good shape, that increases my feel-goodism. when I'm looking good and I'm smelling good and things are going great in my life, that increases. But that's not the core foundation of my worth and my value. Men, if your worth and value is based upon your bank account, if your worth and value is based upon your bench press, if your worth and value is based upon the size of your chest, or your biceps, or your muscles, men, if your worth and value comes from your fro, if your worth and value comes from how much gray you don't got or you got, men, if your worth and value comes from outside of you, if your worth and value comes from another man, another job, your car, your house, your monkey, your squirrel, your rabbit, if your men, if your worth and value comes from the amount of digits you're able to get, if your worth and value comes from a title that's given to you, if your worth and value comes from your degree, if your worth and value comes from anything that's not innate, boo-boo, you're in trouble. Because the moment that that thing is taken from you, your worth and value is gone. I didn't read that in the book. I know from personal, real-life experience. So I know worth and value is established from innate attributes and characteristics that's given to you from God. One of these innate attributes and characteristics that's given to you from God is your motivated abilities pattern. That comes from the month that you was born. So as you can see here, this is what I do for my clients. Based upon the month that you was born, that's your gift. So I know, because I'm born in September. September is total wellness. So January is love, February is spirit, March is courage, April is the energizer bunny or the amplifier, May is balance, June is feminine wisdom, July is action, August, soul healer, September total wellness, October emotional balance, November success, December wisdom or spiritual journeys. So we see that these are the attributes and characteristics that's placed inside of you by man. No reverend, doctor, or bishop can take this from you. It's given to you by God. So 99.99% of the people that I talk to, they've never seen this map before. This is probably the first time you've ever seen it in your life. Another attribute and characteristic, so it comes from God, doesn't come from men. You can't read this in no book, boo-boo. This is innate, this is in your DNA. Based upon the ley lines, based upon your date of entry. So man can't give you this. You cannot go back into your mama's womb and come out again, homie. So sorry. You can change a lot of things, bruh, but you cannot change your date of entry. So based upon your date of entry, boo-boo, based upon your date of entry, again, most Negroes haven't seen this before. Now, we got a lot of religion, but we don't have a lot of work. We don't have a lot of core innate attributes and characteristics because we're too busy, watching Love and Hip Hop and the Basketball Wives. Or we're too busy watching the Dallas Cowboys or our favorite sports team. We don't spend time knowing ourselves. We spend very little time understanding our true innate attributes and characteristics, especially as melanated men. As melanated men. There's not very many melanated men that understand their true innate attributes and characteristics. Their inside wealth determines their outside wealth. Your inside health determines your outside health. Your inside wisdom determines your outside wisdom. Your inside relationship with yourself determines your outside relationship with everyone else. So as you can see, go back to life path number 1, you are a leader. Life path number 2, you're an inward creator. Life path number 3, you are an informed speaker. Life path number 4, you are a realist, a problem solver. Life path number 5, you are unending talent. Life path number 6, you are the responsible one, the server. Life path number 7, you are the source of knowledge. Life path number 8, you are the material manifester. Life path number 9, you are the humanitarian. Life path number 11, you are the in the moment intuitive. Life path number 22, these are the master numbers, you are the material and humanity master. Life path number 33, that's your boy. My wife is at 22, I'm at 33. I'm a spiritual teacher. What am I doing right now? Bam! Spiritual teaching. Since 5, bro. I came out the womb dropping gnosis. So, how can I be arrogant? How can I be cocky? How can I be disrespectful knowing that the innate attributes that help me to determine my outside success came from God, source, or the universe? That's why ego is so crazy. Now, you're supposed to have confidence, but you ain't supposed to have ego. You're not supposed to be edging God out. You're actually supposed to be amplifying God within. So once you understand, okay, understand that first of all, I have a motivated abilities pattern. This motivated abilities pattern put me on a specific path so I don't end up as a social path or a psychopath. Most melanated men are psychopaths and sociopaths because they don't have their life path. They ain't bumped into a Negro like me. And so 99.99% of black men that I know and met have no clue of what I just said. They've never bumped into their true authentic self. So that means that they're fake. So when I meet a black man, a melanated man, I know that that Negro is fake. He has no power. He cannot generate, operate, and direct. He's a follower. He's still hooked on his mama's titty. 99.9%. They on the milk. Them Negroes can't eat no meat because they ain't got no teeth. Anya, 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 anya. How come? Bam. Now the average Negro, I mean not you, some of those other folk, not you, bro, those other people, they have no idea of what this chart represents. Now remember, this is what I've been doing for 30 plus years, homie. This ain't my first rodeo, bro. I just didn't show up on the scene, homie. I've been doing this for a long time, homie. Long time. So if you're, look at this at the top. Aries, charming achiever. Taurus the bull, stabilizer. Gemini, the witty change agent. Cancer, the comforter. Leo, the leader of the pride. Virgo, that's me, Virgo, the detailed constant expander. Look at the Virgo. Since the age of 5, I've been doing this. I've been getting in trouble all my life for being me. Now, what if I was young? What if I was still young, dumb, and stupid? I would still be trying to find me. I'm designed by God to break things down didactically. That's what I'm doing right now. It's called didacticus. That's why I have a didactic report. It's called the Diaconia report. Since birth, bruh. Since birth. Most black men ain't got a mother beat clue what the they supposed to be doing. We doing stuff that we learn out of a book. We following some other Negro. Boo-boo, you're supposed to be your mother blankety blank self. You ain't supposed to be following me or no other mother. You're supposed to be blazing your own trail. But you ain't bumped into no Negro like me. Guaranteed. See, I'm not just pulling stuff out of thin air, bro. This is universal spiritual law. This is based upon theomathematics and biblical alphanumerics. This is gematria. This is the Kabbalah. This is the Kabbalarian. This is above your reverend, your doctor, and your bishop, and your religion. So sorry. This is written in the stars, homie. This is cosmology, theology, biology. So I left out with Virgo. So Virgo, the detailed expander. Libra, the balancer. Scorpio, the patient achiever. Sagittarius, the life partaker. Capricorn, the climber. Capricorn, the climber. Aquarius, out of the box or out of the box thinker. Who we got last? Pisces, the intuitive visualizer. So each one of these, again, all of this is just some of the information that's inside of your 750-page Destiny or Diaconia report. Again, I know 0 people. I know no other system on the planet. Google it, research it. I don't know nothing on the planet that is the same as what I do. There's things that have pieces of it, but everything that I have is, all my stuff is proprietary. It means that I created this out of, let's use the word, thin air. This is your shield. So again, the weapons of your warfare are not carnal, but they mighty through God for the pulling down of strongholds. So your job is to take your shield and then you got to fill it in so that it looks like this. This is how you optimize your life. Without this life optimization report, circle 750 pages, You have no core. You have no foundation. You have no innate attribute. See, everybody have a belief system. How many Negroes got a knowing system? Woo! Man, let me give you some agua. I'm getting excited. How many Alkebulan's that you know that have a knowing system? I know a lot of Negroes that believe in, Buddha, Allah, Hare Krishna, Yahushua HaMashiach. I know a lot of Negroes that got a belief system. I don't know very many Negroes that got a knowing system. Not Negroes either. I know a bunch of people that believe a bunch of blank, but I don't know a bunch of people that know a bunch of blank. So this again, breaking down the path. I'm on this path. This is called the rays. So there are 7 rays of the sun, but they're broken down into 9 numbers. I'll break that down inside the book. So I'm the 6th ray, the responsible one, the server. That's what I do for a living. I'm a responsible server. So brothers and sisters, in conclusion, I know y'all got things to do. I got things to do. Make sure you pick up the new book that breaks down the one word Dear Kinnear. It's only $19 at the website. Dear Kinnear, The Lost Technology of Divine Service. Dear Kinnear, The Lost Technology of Divine Service is at the website, masterteacher30.com. If you're really high speed, go to the website, dearkinnearreport.com or masterteacher30.com and go ahead, purchase. This normally used to sell for over $1,000. Then it was $5.99, then $4.99. You can pick it up today for $297. For $297, you get the complete 750-page Destiny Dear Kinnear Purpose Report. This will be the last book you'll ever need in your entire life. Guaranteed. Man, I love you. Ain't nothing you can do about it. I'm going to see y'all at the top. Assalamu alaikum, salam. God bless. Holla at your boy.